We've got the disgusting, vile human being, Matt Walsh, of whom the likes of I largely try to keep off my channel because he's mostly just an unserious grifter looking to do racism, transphobia, misogyny. He's also like the sixth string bigot on the Daily Wire. But I do have a segment that I think is funny as he gets handedly destroyed while trying to comment on Haiti, immigrants, and foreign policy at large.
It will benefit America to become more like Haiti. Nobody thinks that. Or I would challenge anyone, if they do think that, to explain how that's the case. Like, in what way could this country be improved by making it more like Haiti? When you look at Haiti, what part of Haiti are you saying to yourself, we need more of that?
Beaches.
Well, we have more beaches than them too, right? Don't we?
Right.
We're a much bigger country.
Right. We don't want a marine invasion and occupation of the United States that constantly decapitates governments and takes the money out of the country. And saddles us with
we don't want the Clintons
debt
either.
from a revolution. Yeah,
right. Although I don't. So you're saying that
we wouldn't want to be like basically a colony that the entire West spends 200 years punishing after the Haitian Revolution.
I get that. I understand that, but also at a certain
we
point,
wouldn't want that. No, yes,
we wouldn't want that. But I would also say that
I mean, this clapback off rip just ends the debate. This was a pretty brutal destruction and a rather funny response as well. I feel like he thought that Ryan was agreeing with him at first because he was kind of using, that sarcastic tone. But this is a tool often used by the right. They point at countries who are doing bad to make a point, whether it be countries like Haiti with their immigrants, or they do it a lot with like socialist countries, ignoring the fact that the situations they're pointing at largely are caused by American intervention. We invaded Haiti. We've overthrown their governments, their prime ministers, had them assassinated, extracted money from their economy. And to Republicans' respect, I mean, a lot of that was done under Bill Clinton, right? Like, I'm not running defense for Democrats here, but these effects are caused by us, even as of recent, where I do have two really good interviews with the Institute for Justice and Democracy in Haiti, where we go into this in depth.
That's not entirely why Haiti's in the position that it's in. I mean, at a certain point, as a country, you have to stand on your own 2 feet and take care of yourself. And
but at what point is that? They elect Aristide, and we overthrow Aristide. Then they elect Jovenel Moïse. Jovenel Moïse is assassinated a bunch of people with American connections, and then we install in 2021, like the United States installed the prime minister that we just ousted. Like, so we could say, okay, yeah, you got to get over the 200 years ago, but like we're still doing it.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm not in favor of. I'm very non-interventionist in my policies, so I'm not in favor of most of the things that we're doing in other countries.
We just made the new government in Haiti in a hotel room in Jamaica, and then we insisted that whatever government we made in Jamaica had to allow Kenyan troops to come in under the flag of the UN.
Ryan Grimm really knows his stuff here, and it's shocking to see how quickly Matt Walsh capitulates and backpedals because he doesn't really know his stuff. When he's not talking about transphobia, you can tell he just has no idea what he's talking about. We installed their last couple of prime ministers. We overthrew the prime ministers that we instilled to install different governments, largely going against the will of the Haitian people every single time. These people were very unpopular and would not have won any sort of an election in Haiti. And now we're sending in Kenyans who largely don't speak the language of the Haitian people to go to war with gangs in their country. Tell me how that's going to work out. And we did so without advising with Haiti, asking, like having a single Haitian actually sent in, anyone who can translate, as their leader was also just assassinated in what seems like an attack directly connected to us. So you tell me how you're supposed to stand on your own two legs when a bully 10 times your size keeps chopping them out from under you.
When you're throwing open the gates and just inviting anyone, in particular, the third world.
I guess your assumption there was that it is Haitian people that are creating the conditions on Haiti, and that if the Haitian people come to Springfield, they will recreate the conditions
but I don't think you
Haiti in Springfield, whereas what I'm saying is that it's actually the U.S. that has.
I don't think you can entirely put it on
largely.
But it's still a country comprised of people, right?
But without its own autonomy.
But you can't. I don't think you can entirely put it on the United States. Like, the Haitian people have nothing to do whatsoever with the state of their own country. Nothing. I mean, I think that's a bit absurd. I'm perfectly willing to, as I said, agree that a lot of the United States sort of adventurism and interventions in other countries has been unwise, and I'd prefer for us to focus on our own country and not try to build governments in other countries. But at the same time, I think that you can't completely absolve the people of any country of the problem, just like in this country. The problems that we have in our country, we can point to the government, we can point to immigration, we point to all those things. But ultimately, like, the people of the country have to be responsible for their own nation. And I say that of all nations.
Now, sure, that may be true in some ways, but his assertion originally was founded off Haitian people inherently being this way, and they'll bring it to America, well, there also will be this way, when, again, a lot of it has to do with conditions that have been imposed on them, imposed by America, where there is no consistency of government, no autonomy economically, no stabilization periods. It's just constant turmoil being exacerbated by American interventions. And the situations this causes, abject poverty, disease, destruction, death, leads people to have to do what they have to do to survive. So I do agree to some extent that you can say, sure, the people have something to do with it. Like, I guess there's always a choice somewhat. When you're in poverty, that choice is, there's a lot less. But like for instance, largely in America, people like Matt Walsh have to do with the blatant racism and transphobia that we have today and continuing it on and normalizing it. But it's also not comparable there, really, when in America, we're talking about people in situations cultivated by us, much better situations than are in Haiti also. And in Haiti, the situation is also cultivated by us, a much worse situation, and not cultivated by them. You take any person, anywhere in the world, you can take Matt Walsh, make them food insecure, have them go days without eating, and then you put livestock or some sort of food near them, pretty much any person is going to try and do what they have to do to eat. That's not a knock on the people, but the situation that they've been placed in. So you have to look at how they got in this situation. And again, America is how they got in this situation. When you're placed in that by US intervention, it's just like an extra smack in the face to then just blame them, their culture, or their people as if they did this, knowing it was you that did it.